Let heaven fall. Wike vows to continue demolitions in FCT. Oh boy. So with all this cry that people are crying about Wike and even Senate, halting him, stopping him from continued demolition of properties, he's still vowing to continue demolishing properties. Let heaven fall. Let whatever that will happen, happen. Hey, Wike, use wisdom. People have come and gone before you, and you will still come and go. Others will continue. Better use wisdom. Let's dive into the details. They say the fly that will die will definitely follow the cow or the cattle into the grave. So, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has defended his decision to demolish properties supposedly built on government land in Abuja, despite criticisms from residents and property owners. He will continue demolition. So Politics Nigeria reports that the demolitions by Wike sparked controversy, with many residents left without homes. A construction company, Polusa Nigeria Limited, recently raised the alarm over a demolition notice issued by the Federal Capital Development Authority, FCTA, to FCDA to demolish its estate in the Life Camp area of Abuja. However, Wike on Thursday insisted that the structures being demolished were illegally built on government lands and posed security risks. He vowed to continue the demolition, saying, "Let heaven fall. It is even better that heaven comes down now, so that we would not be fasting again to go to heaven." Can you imagine what Wike is saying? The truth is, it's not about demolishing the properties. It is also about how you reallocate these properties, because you cannot be demolishing them with the claim that they were built on government land, but you are also illegally reallocating them to your political cronies. That is another thing that has to be checked, because if that is the case, it's a case of robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's not acceptable. It's not a just fight then. I don't think Wike's fight is a just fight, because all the politicians of this day, they are grabbing. In fact, the land grabbing that has been in Lagos has now got into Abuja. The land grabbing, in fact, it doesn't used to be in Port Harcourt. Even Wike was not a land grabber in Port Harcourt like this. But in Abuja now, they have introduced the land grabbing phenomenon, and that is what is ravaging the Abuja system now. So it's not about Wike trying to prove to people that what he's doing is legal. The houses were built on government land. How were the lands issued to those individuals in the first place? And the ones you have recovered, how have you managed and reallocated them? Where are those lands? And where is the report for those lands? That is the question. So Wike, I'm not yet to understand that or agree that he's fighting a just fight. So the minister also addressed allegations of blackmail, stating that he would not be swayed by threats or intimidation. Okay. He said, "What is wrong is wrong. No amount of blackmail can stop us," he said. We will stop anybody who thinks they will take government land for whatever reason with formal approval. We would not look at your face. If you like, be a civil rights activist or a television personality. Can you imagine? He has thrown jabs there now. So civil rights personalities, there are some of them that are the civil society organizations, and the television personality. This must be that woman, retired Colonel Ogbebo's wife, that was crying on TV because of Wike. Wike warned individuals who still owed ground rents in the FCT to pay up or risk their titles being revoked. He emphasized that security was a priority function of any government. So during the distribution of operational vehicles to security agencies, Wike urged them to use the vehicles to ensure the safety of lives and properties in the FCT, especially during the Yuletide season. 50 vehicles were distributed. 25 of them were allocated to the FCT command of the Nigerian Police Force, 5 each to the FCT Department of State Services, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and the Nigerian Army Guards Brigade, 2 each for the Abuja Naval Unit, and Nigerian Air Force Camp Abuja, while the remaining 6 were located to the secretaries, departments, and the agencies. That is secretaries, departments, and agencies, like MDAs. Hmm. So what Wike is saying is that whether anybody cry or not, he will finish what he has started. So the big problem now is what Dan Wike is saying, let heaven fall. That is better heaven fall so that people will not fast again to go to heaven. What about the instruction that the Senate has given? So what is he going to say about it? Or is that a rubber stamp instruction from Senate, from a rubber stamp Senate? Because these people, the way that, in fact, the way Wike and Tinubu and Akpabio, the only 3 of them want, and Abbas, Tajudeen, these 4 people are just running Nigeria like a beer parlor system. Now, somebody say, heaven will not come down because of you. Rather, you will go down because of heaven. Okay? It's a matter of time. Remember the man that built Titanic ship. You are not far from it. When the gods want to kill a man, they will first of all take away his senses of reasoning. That is it. And obviously, such a man must not become a Nigerian president in the future. Of course, yeah, and he can't. Exactly my thought. He will not smell that seat, talk more of becoming a president. If God say he is 100 meters of your sort and wishes can't stop or prevent it from coming to pass, look at this one. If you look at some people that are supporting this bad government, their life is not even better in any way. It's just unfortunate that they are just wrongly and erroneously sentimental. Somebody say, voice of the voiceless, not even a vice president. He won't go there. That is it. Mass greed, or Wike's greed and arrogance is extraordinary. It is government land, yet you allocate it to yourself and cronies. Judgment day will come. Exactly. You collect the land in the name of, say, that government property, but you reallocate them to yourselves. A day will come sooner or later by Nigerians, okay, or by God's justice system. Beware. This was exactly how King Nebuchadnezzar boasted, and God dealt with him. Continue. Of course, he said it's better heaven comes down, so I will not fast to go to heaven. Heaven will come down on his head, and let's see whether he will be able to carry it. That is it. Because you have sold your soul to the devil, you forgot nothing lasts forever. Your end is near. That is it, too. And it will fall on your head. Exactly. Like I said, it will fall on your head, and let's see whether you'll be able to carry it. No peace for the wicked. You will pay for all the atrocities, okay, in no distant future. Enjoy your power intoxication while it lasts. He is drunk with power. For him to make such comment is the height of stupidity. Anything on earth is temporary, and for a mortal, okay, mortal being to say let heaven fall, he will continue to demolish properties and continue to allot people's properties to himself and cronies. Is the height of criminality. Wike be warned. He's gone. His end is near, just like somebody has said. Mr. Minister, we are not in the jungle, and neither are we under military dictatorship, not under your monarchy rule. You don't have like a tout. You don't behave like a tout, as that belongs to the motor park. The office you are occupying are to serve, or is to serve the people within the ambit of the law. Therefore, you must listen to people's complaints. Mr. God continue. That's what they are calling him now, Mr. God. So Wike has vowed that let heaven fall. Okay, let heaven fall. They will continue to demolish properties and allocate to themselves. The way that seemeth right unto a man might be a way that leads to destruction.